And we're going in, and ha ha ha, Marcus, you think I make money from this? The only money I make is from Patreons, and thank you also to all the Patreon supporters. And if you want to join up, links, of course, in the link tree down below. So, yeah, nope, I don't make any money from YouTube because ad money is not anything. So let's go into this. We got Epicenter right here. Val versus PLA, a rematch time. Let's go. Let's have it happen. So let's see. Nope, still not top view. We are going cinematic mode still. My apologies. It just worked the other two nights and didn't work tonight. So we're just going to give up on that. We do have Black Queen in the Octava again. Absolutely, they've shown their capabilities in that HQ in the Oland right here, along with Chev and such. While we have Z-Toy and Shiro moving on that. As we keep on moving up over here, we are going to get a glimpse at PLA's team on this. So, oh, you guys are funny. Of course, going with the Roma situations again, but they are bringing a Gascon in that, giving a little bit more speed capability. Or sorry, two Kansases and a Roma. My bad. For that, but an Alba on that side, and I keep on wanting to go up into that. And why do you hate me, game? So, as we're going here, we are looking at just early torpedoes from the Olins, just kind of setting off some area denial torps, just kind of, see if they can catch one on the two Olins right here, getting a little cap congestion. No one has taken a single cap. Right now, it does look like that we are going to have a cap congestion for the middle cap, but at the same time, Val is taking the two outer caps, so great positioning and great work on them, while the middle cap is getting taken by PLA. As we're watching, really realistically, CC and also Good are really locking themselves down here, and Chev and HQ can use this opportunity to say, hey, you know what, just give them the middle cap, give them it. Let's go on the sides. Let's just kind of spread out on each side, see what happens, and make sure, kind of keep them busy in the middle, but you don't need to be worried about it. You don't be fighting for this cap. You can just give it to them and focus on the other ones. Get your guns and your torpedoes to other areas of the map over here. We do have a ship roaming. We have a Cheshire roaming over here, absolutely just trying to get to the sides of the Roma and Wichita, set up some fires, and of course smoking up right before, staying hidden. And that fire chance of that Cheshire can help burn them down. It does look like they spotted them before they were firing, and or they are smoke shooting, because smoke is not your friend in this level of play. But we are seeing Shiro and Jen are definitely taking a lot of damage in the Roma and the Gascon on Val's side, where right now PLA is pretty much damaged all around a little bit, not too much. So we're definitely seeing a better focus fire in this situation. So, to keep on going, just some torpedoes spread back and forth. Unfortunately, it looks like Good's going to take a torpedo or two. That's unfortunate, and that's right there, getting a flood, but immediate heal on that. We are seeing a bunch of torpedoes going off against Triple GGG and Jetty right there. So as we keep on moving forward, we're just going to see just a slugfest in this situation. Those torps going down. Unfortunately, Triple GGG taking those torpedoes, immediately getting that flood healed up. Now, this is exactly where the Cheshire or the Alba on this side should just be focusing, getting those fires on that Roma, just making sure to burn them down. But right now, it does look like they're trying to screen for those two Kansases and keep them alive. They really need to take down Shiro, or PLA needs to take down Shiro right there. And what's going on here? Let's check up on this Cheshire over here. Doing pretty well. Jen's just holding up the Good being taken down. Unfortunately, right there, that's a massive hit to the team. Getting one of those DDs down on PLA's side, allowing now both those DDs to potentially go in and take the middle cap, but it's 2-1 on the cap side, though Tilt has the points advantage as of right now. They can push in because, of course, they've removed one DD. They're not having to worry about too much on that situation now, because now they want to keep that one DD alive as much as possible and try to do it. But it does look like CC is getting countered hard from Chev right here, doing a great job just poking at him, just hitting him a little bit. So that's great work from that. As we look at this, Triple GGG's on fire and not looking good, but yeah, definitely not looking good. Able to heal up with that fire, but only one fire is not a great time to heal all the time on that. But it does look like it was a last minute, just try to stay alive as long as possible because Triple GGG going down right there. That is a lot of points. Great job from I Am a Newbie shutting that down, using the alpha of the Kansas to just finish that off. PLA definitely doing the turtle tactic. All these ships are right here just kind of sitting there, and now they're just making sure focus all those ships down, ignore getting taken damage by others. So right now Val needs to be using these DDs to specifically start to break up and keep all these ships from using all their firepower on one ship at a time, get them to lower that situation of getting kills immediately and shutting people down. Because of course, if your battleships can just shoot and hit things, then they'll just rack up the damage, rack up the kills. So, okay, got it. Sorry, family thing just popped up. But we are good. So, we got Gandhi taking a little bit of damage right here. Gascon once again showing it's a cheap ship. It's a cheap ship, but it's just takes way too much damage on this and you got I Am a Newbie backing up, definitely doing a great job there. Milk and ADM just at really high health in this late in the game. That's just unfortunate for this. And although PLA has a few ships with a lot of damage taken, they've got the caps advantage. They are getting switched over to Val right there, but they're switching the third cap on the outside. So we're gonna see exactly. This is gonna be a tight match. What Val needs to do is they need to get some kills, but I don't think they have the chances because I'm a Newbie is just backing up. They really need to get one of those DDs in there, or at least take down CC. That can help out as well. 4 Olins, didn't see that coming. Yeah, definitely great shots from ADM on an Olin. Definitely the Roma still can punch those ships pretty hard, but looks to be like they are getting in, or Chev's going to be getting into a safe zone right there. Fortunately, PLA I think just played the caps better. Pig Bay, 14 seconds left. What are you thinking? What did you see?
Yeah, I mean, at one point there was 3 ships that weren't even in the cap, like for uh, what's it called, Fail Force side. Like you had a battleship, and then you had the Ochakov that didn't get to the caps until like the very end of the match. I mean, you gotta be in the caps. You gotta
Yep.
control them. You're just not gonna win against these teams that like they pick their ships, right? They pick those tanky battleships that can just take the punishment but
Yep.
maintain cap control. I mean,
Yep. And the Kansas will do that. So
yeah.
great play on them. Great play. So let's see, is there going to be any change ups? Because we, of course, we are going from Pacific Islands to New Dawn, so PLA is up 1. So let's see if Val can come back from this in order to win this now. We are obviously going to be seeing some change ups because, of course, going over to New Dawn, it's a much different epicenter game. You're going to probably want to go with the more standard loadouts that each team have brought in the typical place. So who the heck is PLA? Yeah, that's Playson. Yep. Or
Hmm.
People's Liberation Army United is PLA United. So I am still so sorry about the bugs. I really like the top view. This is really messing with me. So, and it has to happen tonight. It has to.
I know. See?
Has to. Grand battles or grand finale and bugs. So let's
That's
see.
why that's
Hmm?
why I had to find a way out of BlueStacks because
You think
until they
so?
can give us a PC port of Blitz, I'm gonna have to use the capture card and the whole shebang.
That I would love that. So, New Dawn. Three caps. This is gonna be a lot of invades and cap plays. Um,
Yeah.
anything changing that you're seeing?
Not for their strategy really. Like it's easier to say for some maps, but yeah, this one's they're all evenly spaced and
You can definitely
uh,
play the islands though with DDs. You can
yeah.
definitely use those islands to advantage.
Over there at B and C, are they islands at A? I mean, I can't. Like looking at the map, I can't see if there's an island any island today, or is it all open water?
At A, it's you basically have two small islands. Yep,
Like
you
little
got
tiny
one. You got
guys.
one large one just in the cap, and then a bunch of small ones. You can't really use those
Mm.
overall, but you can at least kind of dodge behind it, stealth up, get away in that situation. But it's not really that crazy. Where if you look down at sea, you got much bigger islands that you can use. In that, a lot of teams will just kind of forego one of these caps just because A is kind of the redheaded stepchild here,
Mm-hmm.
and such.
Mm-hmm.
But C also can be that situation as well, just because of the nature of. In many ways, the northern side has a better situation handling that entire cap. They just have a better cover. So,
Yep.
yep. They're a fleet that still plays in the game. Thank you, Kennedy. Yep. Oh, yep, never heard of her. Yeah, so Playson is a pretty predominant crowd. They're only on during parts of the day. I believe they are an Asian fleet that plays on the NA server. If I'm remembering right, I might be saying it completely wrong, so my apologies if I'm completely wrong on that. But yeah, you will see them around at certain times, just like you will see L4 around, typically later in the nights during NA on that because that's just the time that they're on. So 1v1 me, bro. Ooh man, we got some smack talk going on in chat. So we are waiting for some switch ups here. It looks like we got some players coming in with probably fixing up their ships and now a bunch of readies. Let's see. Let's see.
Mogami? Question mark?
That'd be an interesting pick. It would be pretty good in this map because you're having its torpedoes, which is a uh, I keep on wanting to say Mac. It's not Mac, but what's the tier 7 cruiser? The IJN cruiser.
Oh
My brain's
god.
fried. Been talking so many about so many other ships, and now I'm just brain dead on that.
Oh god. I really can't remember right now. Holy crap.
MYOKO. I don't know why my brain just can't say it, but we're going into it.
Miyoko.
Miyoko, there we go. I thought it was like some other way, but yeah, you could basically have Miyoko torps, but it doesn't look like they brought that in. So we've got the Aqua, we have the Alba in there, but two Kansases on each side, so they're each going pretty heavy brawling on this. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. We got some popcorn going in chat. Let's see. Nope, we are still in cinematic view, everyone. Let's go. We're gonna make it work. So we've got Aqua, Roma, and Oland up here from Val. Triple GGG all the way in the back, which unfortunately it's you put Kansas gets put there. That's just rough. That's just a rough game. That's cruel and unusual punishment. Already slow ship. I think it's pushing at like 21, 22 knots. It's going to take a little while to get in there. But we got Z-Toy, Shiro, and Chev going towards C. So it does look like each team is going for an AC, potentially CC going for B. If they aren't going to grab it, might as well. It's free points. So we got CN in the Alba going down with Melk in the Kansas right here. As we keep on going, once again, I'm a newbie doing the exact same thing that the Kansas down south is doing, and they're just going at full speed ahead and hoping that they can actually get to battle soon. Let's see, we got ADM, Jin, and Good. They're just contesting the cap. Now at A, this is the best part about being on that northern side is that A just has, they can just sit behind this cap, and they're in it, they can hold it, and that's rough because HQ cannot do it on this. Because this, they can kind of be behind it. Maybe their butt can be behind it, but that's about it. So that's unfortunate. While we do have Aqua shooting over there, just trying to use those long-range guns. Those long-range Smolensk guns right there, just to start some fires and get some damage in there right there. ADM taking some large hits from, I believe, the other enemy team's Roma up here. Yep. So as we watch this, we are seeing a contestation for B with CC and Chev doing their best to basically see who can win B and contest it. But right now, PLA has all three caps minus B, but looking to go B. really what needs to happen is that Kansas needs to come around and help out and push Chev out. Just kind of, focus that down, see if they can get that DD out of there. We are seeing some shots from up north help out right there. Chev's giving up on B, but C's getting retaken down here. Great job from Val right there. Absolutely just pushing that Wichita in. It can bow tank just a little bit right there, but as long as they don't, they can at least get a cap. They can start earning more points and such. But PLA has 2-1 on the caps right there. Great job from PLA's crew. Melk finally joining the fight right here, and I Am a Newbie definitely in there right now. We got Jin just flooding, unfortunately, showing the power of the Olin, just being able to start fires from the, most likely the Akiva, and then getting those floods from the Olin right up the heel. So great double play on that. Just all about those dot damage, not about the raw alpha, just about keeping them just slowly ticking down and dying. So as they're going away, it looks like Val is moving in an A, so that is unfortunate for PLA, because PLA has a clear and easy way to keep the cap and keep A, and they just didn't do it. So that's unfortunate right here. We're seeing Melk take a lot of damage in the middle. Now, what we are seeing is L4 concentrating their forces between B and C. This is a great job. PLA has their fleet basically everywhere, trying to control the caps. Might as well group up your team and start focusing on one side, and then just start basically rolling the rest of it. So you're seeing L4 absolutely push on that, taking down Kansas. That is a lot of alpha that they have removed. Now what they need to do is use their alpha in their Kansases and their Roma to then start moving up here. Now, of course, we have a roaming cruiser down south, which I believe is CN in the Alba. So that is a bit of a problem, and they need to worry about it, especially with Z-Toy take very low health. And, of course, with the Cheshire back there, they can't do it. But it does look like... Ooh. Let's see, does CN go around? We might see a Kansas smack. Let's see. No? Maybe? They do... Nope. No, I don't think they're going to fire. I was kind of hoping for a little bit of a Citadel crisis there on CN right there, because the Alba Marie does give those, because it just has that just enough armor situation. Now, as you go back to B, we are seeing Chev absolutely getting pushed out by Bo C and Good right there. Just hopefully maybe Chev can get out of there in time before getting taken down, but that is a lot of effort to get out of there. Triple GGG moving in, trying to hold B, try to keep that in the situation, in their situation side to actually have the cap. Unfortunately, it does look like to be being switched over into PLA's side right there. Right now, we do have Val up by about 60 points, so that's a good job on them. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. We need to have we need to have that victory win right there, and we got to see where they're going to make that full win right there. Now, of course, if that Kansas could load HE in this situation, boom, right out of existence. That's just a lot of there right there. Great job from Roma taking down Good. That is probably the beginning of the end if they can pull this off right and keep on moving forward. Taking out a DD, CC's now has to work 110% to do that job, all while getting focused right now and getting targeted. Let's see, as we keep on going, okay, I Am a Noob at pretty good health, ADM at pretty good health, HQ just holding, Black Queen just holding behind cover. The Akiva is a very light ship, so definitely hide behind that. CN getting taken down by Shiro. Nice job. Now they have nothing. Send all forces north. Everyone full speed ahead north. Doesn't matter. Don't stop until Omaha. Just go. Just go. So let's see if they can actually pull this off with all that they have. They have all of their ships left. They have a lot of health still going around. A few ships are a little weak, so they should probably stick behind, but unfortunately I also think they might be becoming dead soon. We'll see if Triple GGG gets taken down by CN. Yep, that's 2 fires. Darn, Triple GGG going down, but with 2 caps they're holding. CC does not have that much health. Chev should definitely push on CC along with Z-Toy going around the long route and trying to take out CC right there. Taking out both DDs means that their DDs can play, and both of them are in still pretty good health, especially for Olin's sake right there. Now, ADM, let's see if ADM can get taken out right there. Nice job from there. Yep, PLA is just getting melted right now because now Val can just push, and that's a great maneuver from them, but it does still look like they may still take some considerate hits, but those early caps that they had and the cap contestant that they have been working on are ending up winning this match from what it looks like. Pig Bay, what's your analysis? What you see? What did you see?
Uh, yeah, I didn't agree with that flanking Cheshire. It really brought no value, and then ended up dying down there. After that, you know, Tilt was not Tilt. Balfour was just able to hold the caps,
Yep.
and then at that point too, that far left cap, they didn't even need to push it anymore. They just need to harass them essentially,
Yep.
slinging torps, setting fires. I mean, it was just better play.
Much better play. Much better play. And now we move on to Trident. So that's 1-1 if I'm remembering correctly. This is definitely close games.
Yep.
Close games from both of these teams.
The fletching map.
Oh man. Yep, the fletching map. Let's go with that. It does look
You think
more like
any?
an arrow and with Fletch than it does actually like
I'm
a
just
trident,
saying.
but you know.
I'm just saying.
I'll validate your mistake from a few days ago.
the the freaking what's it? The duck's foot map.
Yeah, that can work. That does.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's see. Not really seeing any noticeable changes from team comp.
Mm-mm. I think in this map though, you got the Olins playing the field. That works. They're good. They're cheap. They're easy, and they do a good job. I'm really wondering about Black Queen. I want to see if they switch out the Octava because this map does not offer the small islands that they can shoot over. They need more of an arcing ship. They need more either of a Cheshire and or even a Cleveland. Yeah.
Yep.
So now, of course, down south, I'm feeling they probably should go more Romas in this. They need to go back to their old strap because it would work here very well. They can choose A, B, or B, C, and they can just hold up there. But I think they're pretty content on wanting the Alba versus the Cheshire, which, if I'm remembering right, Alba is a point cheaper. Yeah, point cheaper than Cheshire. So
Yeah, but you're not getting as much smoke. The Cheshire, I think what you're getting is it 2 or 3?
I thought it was like, I think it's 3. I know it's 3, if not more, but I don't think it's more. Yep. So we're just waiting on the next match to start and get some readies on this. I believe each team is probably going back and forth and counting and making sure each side is good. This is grand. You know, they want to win those tier 8s. They want to win the grand prize. So they are all being completely analytical right now about this. Hopefully everyone is enjoying the coverage while we're in between this. Don't forget to give Pig Bay some love. His link is in the description down below if I can talk. Get him up to 300 subs if possible. He's a great creator over there. And of course,
I'm okay.
You're great. Come on. He's humble. Just like his humble win rate that he has for division battles.
I didn't get to play division battles. I played it once this whole 3 days.
Oh, man.
Only one.
You're letting someone else win. You're just being gracious.
Well, I didn't play last season either.
Oh, man.
My favorite game mode.
Darn. But hopefully everyone's having a good time. If you're liking this content and if you like this, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe on any platform. And of course, join up in the Discord. It's a blast, but we got to go in, Pig Bay. We'll see you after this match. More cinematic mode. Yay. Let's do this. Okay. We're going in PLA versus Val 1-1 game 3 on Trident, the fletching map. I keep on trying. I gotta keep on trying. One day, maybe. Black Queen HQ and Gandhi right there. I'm sorry, I slaughtered your name. Triple GG. We got Kansas's this time. Val kind of noticing that the alpha and the tankiness of those Kansases can help in a lot of situations and keep them alive, especially with PLA's typical Roma strat, which then PLA has changed up to two Kansases themselves. So, that alpha and that damage. So we got Jin in the Cheshire. Over here, Kansas, Roma, Kansas, Oland, and the Alba. We do have a change up with the Yukikaze in good. So let's see. I keep on doing it. Sorry, habit. So we will see right now as cap contestant at A and C. B seems to just be kind of be given up. That's pretty typical in this match, in this how it's typically played. So let's see how they can make this happen. We are seeing CC do a perfect dodge on that. And we are seeing the Akava just kind of going out and roam over there, but we have an Alba getting hit from multiple sides. So we're going to see if that Octava can take advantage of that situation of having a lot of focus on one ship. So this side's not looking so good. PLA is pretty stretched out their forces, but Val also has well. So now it's really up to each smaller team's shot calling capability. C is getting retaken with PLA taking the early cap advantage with 36. And now Val taking one cap right there. They've hey, don't worry about C. Go grab B. They haven't grabbed B. You don't even need to contest it. Especially with good taking a good bit of damage in the Yukikaze. It's not that good of a gunboat. It's definitely more of a torpedo boat. So don't go in for cap bullying. You will get bullied out of cap and be completely murdered by an Olin in a Yukikaze. Does look like they're going back in to see if Chev leaves C to go grab B type of a thing and target that, see if they can kind of do the whole hot swapping situation and just constantly invading each other's caps. Now right here we are seeing two Kansases in the middle, absolutely focusing fire, taking some damage over here and whittling down Gennady. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong again. And because of this map, you're actually seeing Triple GGG has no target, basically. They can maybe get over the island, but unfortunately they're clipping some of them. So definitely great places for those two Kansases to be, really removing the firepower and removing getting shot from multiple sides. So that's great play from them. Right here, we got CC. CN is in a world of hurt right here, and HQ trying to take advantage of the situation to try to hunt down that Alba. Octava has pulled away. Unfortunately, HQ taking a torpedo right there. That is two torpedoes. That is unfortunate. That might have been a little too aggressive for HQ right there. With an Alba and CC firing, can HQ get out of there in time? I have a feeling maybe. Though at the same time, CN's still running for their lives over here. Two Kansases are just sitting back here. They unfortunately have no real target, but Triple GGG coming up from behind. The alpha strike of this Kansas at this close to range is definitely going to hurt, but you're now going against two Kansases. Luckily, the Octava is sending in some shells on that, hoping to kill Melk right here. So let's see exactly. Ashura going down from ADM. Great shots on that with PLA right now in the win. Right now, Val needs to take down one or two of them. That's the hard-hitting shots right there. And on fire, Melk's not having a good day, but able to heal up in time and repair that fire from there. Let's see exactly how this side's going over here. We've got good taking on and firing at long range, while ADM has a Cheshire with Jen in there pushing on one cruiser. And Z-Toy in the Wichita, we've seen a lot of Wichitas be bait, and they're baiting that team well. Those two need to get over here and help out these two Kansases, and actually one Kansas now, because that one Kansas is down. PLA needs to get their forces back together, and they spread them out too much, especially, and now Val is hunting down particular parts of their teams. They're trying to rip each team apart and then deal with the next team that comes into their firing range, and that's a great strategy right there. I'm a newbie, taking a lot of hits, losing a gun too right as you're about to fire in a Kansas is a rough time. I'm a newbie, though, still taking out a Roma. Great job on those shots right there, taking them down. That's, Kansas is a little cheaper than Aroma, but it is still a lot of points and going towards that team. PLA is still in the lead with two caps. Now, right here, this is where the DDs on Val's side needs to be, invading caps, getting those caps back. because they do have the capability with both of them being up here and one being a Yukaze. They have the overwhelming firepower. And also overwhelming heroes. They do have Jin moving into this party at B and this contestant at B, while we have ADM hunting down Z-Toy. Why are you over here, ADM? What is going on here? Help out your main team. Let the Wichita capture C if they want, or come in. Wichitas are not that strong against you, and you're wasting your guns in that part. While you have here, you could be putting a Roma right where Jin is and doing a lot better job, while Jin's getting most likely annihilated within the next few shots whenever they come in. Just removing a very key critical part of your team. I am a newbie taking down Z-Toy. And now ADM is so far out. Oh, man. Still, they're winning, though. I'd say that they screwed up, but I guess maybe they've just gotten cocky and they're like, hey, we're winning. I don't care. I'm just going to hunt someone down. So, I can be wrong. I'm not always right. Octava not looking good with those torpedoes right there. Boxed themselves into a corner right going around that island. They probably should have just stayed behind the island watching for it. Val made some key critical mistakes at this. They should have... Oh, man. Oof. This is rough. Pigbay, what is your analysis?
It came down to caps, man.
Yeah.
They can't mess around with the middle cap. Like, it's not like you got a lot of time. It's 7 minutes, but still that 7 minutes sneaks up on you. You gotta fight for that B cap, Also, the Cheshire did pull 2 ships and got their, well, not pull 2 ships, but got the fire focused to the corner of the map and still ended up living, which was good on him, because the last time I saw him, he had a sliver of health.
Oh, yes. I thought he was going to die. I thought CM
No,
was
yeah.
going to die.
Oh, yeah, 100%. He ended up living, and they still were shooting at him too. So he pulled
And
2
they
guns
still
out of
won.
the match.
I thought
exactly.
Z-Toy was going to somehow win the game for them by pulling the Roma out of that situation and Jin dying that. But no, they... Even with, in my opinion, mistakes, they still won it 2-1 now. Going for PLA. That was...
It's do or die now.
Yep, do or die on Val's part. Though I don't see that strat. I don't see how they were doing, like, the way that it was playing out in my head, because of course I'm not seeing the top-down view, which is off. It's just, I look at it and all I can think is that like, you're pulling some ships out of the game for a cruiser? What are you doing? But then like as I went back to the rest of the game, never mind, like actually it's fine. Like he's just playing with his food over there. ADM doesn't care. He's going to take out that, and then of course I'm a newbie steals the kill from him, but it's just doesn't matter. So that was a kind of a bad call on me, but still at the same time I still feel like ADM should have just turned and let someone else deal with the Wichita. Don't fret over it. It's just you're taking guns out of the game. So but
I did notice my top-down view froze a couple times. So what I ended up doing was going to the ship view, changing the team, and then going back to the top-down view. So if you want to give that a shot.
Maybe. That would be awesome.
Because this might be the last match. Possibly last match.
Let's see if Pigbay fixes the game faster than Wargaming will in 2 months. I'm just kidding.
That's questionable.
I know, right? So let's go. I think it's 1-1. No, we're on game 4. We're on Friar's Lantern. We're on game 4.
Yep.
So
right.
We are going.
No changes.
We're seeing some Black North Carolina stuff. Now with Friar's Lantern, you could go faster. You could go for a faster loadout, but we see a lot of slugfests at A. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. This might be the last game if Val can't turn it around and PLL taking it home.
But it has a sonar.
It does. It does bring utility.
But it's not worth it.
No, it's not. You're not going to see a disagreement from me on that because I hate the North Carolina class. But
that's... I love them. I love North Carolina, but it's not what I would bring to a tournament. You know.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Its armor is too squishy. It's too citadel-y, you know. So especially when you're firing at those long ranges, that plunging fire, North Carolina's just
Hmm.
get smoked by that. So let's see. Chevo looking like yeah booty night. Oh man.
Is that a good thing or a bad
I
thing?
don't know. I don't know. Godfather's been talking smack in chat though, you know. Which is encouraged. This is all about the smack during these games. This is we're talking high tier play and such.
Hmm.
I have heard some expert smack come out of so many different teams, FND, Pramo, and such. They just and they're doing that smack talk all while they're still getting 70, 80K games, and I'm just like over here. I'm like, thank you for letting me play. I got 40K. PLA upset, maybe a PLA upset. Yeah, that would be PLL
Yeah,
taking it home. I might even just
just
clip all these games together and just put it all PLA win in the night.
PLA versus all of L4.
L4.
All of L4.
Yep, but let's see. They did choke the other night. I think it was PLA that choked. I think it was.
Yeah, it let's see. Let's take a look at the.
Yeah, that was the tilt.
Yeah.
No.
No, it was against Vale. No.
No, tilt.
No,
Tilt was the one who
Tilt choke.
choked. Tilt choked
Yeah.
against PLA.
I mean, you could say PLA choked, that third match because they 2-0'd them,
Yeah.
but they still ended up taking it. So
Yeah, they ended up winning. Yep. Uh, let's see. You want 1080? Absolutely. Let's see if they can close it out last game. And of course, PLA has done some amazing things in Friar's Lantern, and they are. Oland. No. Cheshire bringing the Alba again for that Kansas. I'd almost want to say bring back the Turpits. Bring it back.
Godfather, I'm gonna let you know. I took a little peeksies at the Asia server tournament. I saw freaking Kansas just trying to flank. It wasn't the best.
Yep. Flanking Vermont line is always perfect because you don't have to worry about them for the whole game, pretty much. So, seeing a bit, Pig Bay. Last game, potentially game 4. It is 2-1 PLA. Let's see if they can win this best of 5. So, let's do this in here. Friar's Lantern, of course. Now, let's just, nope, okay, let's switch teams. Go, nope, and then go back. Nope, still didn't work. But, alright, we're sticking with this. Gotta love bugs in World of Warships. Blitz. Pretty much I'd say the standard loadout now that Val has been running. They haven't changed it up too much, but we are seeing four of them go north, 3 go south. They're going for the A-B contestation, and it seems like PLA is pretty much capitulating on that. It's going to the exact same place, if I use that word right. I know, sorry, Foxy, trying to increase my vocabulary for you. Probably failing at that. I probably need to go back and learn English again because I can't English right. So, as you can see, pretty much B and C getting capped. This is pretty typical play, but as we go in for the A contestation, good, and I believe that is Chev. Yep, that's Chev. Chev right there, just contesting. Though it does seem like PLA is taking the cap early, so 2-1 on the caps. Let's see exactly how this starts folding out now. Triple GG did go into the middle with the Roma. That's a great pocket position for the Roma. He's got a screener up north at A, absolutely keeping that there. And then, of course, he's got HQ down south, basically being able to sit in the middle and target whoever his team needs him to. So that's a great position for a Roma. Absolutely a lot of firepower coming out of that ship. So great play right there. Seems like PLA is just staying at C and potentially trying to just prevent them from getting the cap win right here. Just holding 2, but unfortunately they're keeping a lot of their forces out of the larger fights within this. So let's see how this plays out. We are seeing good, took a little bit too much damage, and Jin taking a little bit. But right now we're just seeing the early shots getting traded. let's see where the main plays will be coming on the map. Because what I'm waiting for is HQ to make a play or Good, but Good take a lot of hits there. We do have a what's to be a Octava roaming right now. That might be pretty bad for PLA's health there. That is a good fire starting ship, but of course could be nuked pretty quickly as well if they target it right. We are seeing a similar format to what PLA did in this map. Is they have people basically on either side of this island, but making sure that they can generally all shoot the exact same targets on the other side, not making sure that island reduces their DPM. So right now, just slugfest, which this is finals. You're not seeing anything crazy. You're seeing the tried and true slugfest that is happening. Let's go into this. We do have a move from HQ, as I was thinking, going towards C, and of course CC down here has healed up a little bit. Let's see exactly how this goes and trying to see if they can cap bully. They do have Jin going down right there. Nice job from Z-Toy taking out there. Up north, we do have Octava shooting from down south and HQ right there trying to push out CC. We're going to see if the Octava can help out and make sure they can get a 2-1 cap situation on themselves, because they do have a early win on killing Jin. Let's see if they can keep on focusing fire, because I Am a Newbie is pretty low health as well. They are really close and pocketed up against that wall there, trying to make sure they don't get targeted by triple GGG in the middle, but it does seem that it's still not helping with Z-Toy and Shiro up here targeting up on this, and they lose a Kansas. That's a lot of potential damage going right there, and PLA might be choking on this. Let's see if they can come back from this. They got to get some kills here, and Val is definitely shuffling those ships out. They're keeping that damage well. Chev taking a good amount of hits from that. Let's see. What's going on? Yep. Seems like CC is doing a great job holding back Black Queen and HQ down here. Great job from that, preventing HQ from taking that cap. Still getting the 2-1, but those lost. They got to get some kills now. PLA has to catch up on those, and with I Am a Newbie being taken out, they've lost a lot of alpha and a lot of potential, and ADM taking a large position or a large portion of the damage right now, and they don't have an Alba, they don't have a Cheshire up there to smoke them up to keep their battleships alive. So even though they are expensive and tanky ships, unfortunately they just can't handle the firepower going in on them like they used to, or like their typical strats goes. And it unfortunately looks like Val has this in the bag pretty early on. I'm going to call it, at least. Man, can PLA come back from this? They've got 2 caps, 2 minutes. They have to hold the caps, but now, of course, Val's taking the advantage. They got the numbers, push on that, grab A, so therefore the caps are going to go right over to Val's side, and probably Good getting hunted down by Z-Toy. The Wichita can do a lot of damage on that, and a lot of firepower out there. Nice job from Z-Toy. That's pretty much what I want to say is the death nail in the coffin of this game, and we are going to Game 5, PLA versus Val. Big Bay, what do you think?
So yeah, they went and tried to focus heavy in B, but that also allowed that Ochakov to sneak up behind and just lob fire, just rain down fire on them. Their Olin did do a good enough job trying to stop them from taking that cap, but in the end they didn't even need it, because they took A and B and held on to those 2.
Yep.
And it just focused way better.
Yeah, they definitely focused way better. I'm not the Kansases are tanky. I just don't think they were as valuable in this map.
That's the thing. Like, it doesn't have the DPM; it just has the alpha.
Yep.
So that's the reason you play that line is alpha. But let's go to say about tier 10, for example. Vermont, heaviest alpha. Republic has a good DPM. and can do just the same amount of damage, you know?
Yep. Especially with that rapid reload. That is
Exactly.
scary to run up against with a good player. Especially when you got the legendary commander as well. That's just
Mm-hmm.
cruel and unusual punishment. So as we're going into game 5, 2-2 Haven. This I think PLA had a problem with yeah, because they had the triple Gascon out of tilt going up north on
Mm-hmm.
Haven and they lost that. So let's see if PLA can come back from that loss on Haven to now have a game on this. We're going to see this. I'm going to quickly move so people can see exactly what map is, because some people don't know the map's names by heart, not even myself. So
That would be me. I
yeah,
do not.
same here.
I know like Haunted Seas, Friar's Lantern, and Aurora, just because I love Aurora.
Oh yeah, Aurora is a fun map because it just constantly, like, how the map evolves is how randoms are. It's just every time
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be different. So
Well, I also like the way it looks. It's pretty colors.
Purdy colors. Ooh,
Well,
Foxy
Foxy,
going.
I mean, they did choke a little bit before, but they brought it back in game 5. Let's see
Yep.
if they could do the same thing that they did to Tilt.
Yeah. This could be interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, don't sleep on them.
No. It doesn't seem like they're doing any change ups. Yeah. We got an Amalfi going from Z-Toy. Change up from the Amalfi to that. A lot more points, but definitely can shut down the Olins. Bulletproof, I didn't know Playson was good. Playson has some a few key critical people that are incredibly good. You know, definitely can push their push up numbers just like L4, just like the top of F&D, just like Rage, everything like that. So let's see, dude. Nope. Went back to Wichita. Went back to Ottawa. Both teams. I don't think there's any changes.
No.
Game 5. Let's see when the buttons get clicked. Does someone remember they have the button? There it is.
Yep.
Big Bay. Let's see how this last game, 2-2. Look forward to
Mm-hmm.
your post game analysis. Because, of course, I'm still bugged. Let's see. Haven's always interesting in placement, really, everyone. This is the key critical thing, is where are you going to position your ships, where are you going to make that push, and are you just going to typically just brawl it out at B and C, or are you going to send some roamers, go around to A and D right there? It's a lot of different play there. And as we look at the teams, we got Cheshire, Alba, and Oland all going down south. I don't know about that. They constantly, utilize the Cheshire and smoked up for their battleships. I don't know if splitting them up like that is the best idea. Who knows? Good, definitely going for D. Typical. Might as well. While we have PLA going towards the south, going towards A to contest over the AB area. You have Chev looking to go for C and what looks to be a roaming Gascon. So we'll see when that pops up, while Shiryu and Triple GGG are moving in down south. Z-Toy and Octava and HQ taking A and moving in to probably try to take B. So let's see how this continues to divulge. Yep, winner takes all game. Let's do this last game. Now, right here, you are seeing PLA do what they typically do. Bundle up. Get a bunch of ships together, especially with Kansas's and Aroma. That's a lot of alpha and a lot of DPM just given from that. And of course, you have Jin right there. Jin needs to get in front just a little bit, just to screen for those battleships, because Chev, of course, can just be uncontested up here. CC taking a good bit of damage over there, contesting caps. Let's see how this works out down south, because of course, right here, even though there is a lot of firepower right here, what are they going to shoot at first, and what's going to get spotted first? And that's going to be dictated by Shiryu firing off immediately. Z-Toys definitely got to be careful, because the Wichita could get nuked by that much alpha very quick. So we want to make sure, or they want to make sure, that they stay alive and don't expose themselves too quickly. Black Queen and HQ engaging CC and the Alba down here. Basically, these two are either being sacrificial offerings or just being good distractions and potentially roamers at one point. So we'll see exactly how that goes. Z-Toys over here, maybe trying to catch CC off guard. Let's see if that ends up working. Z-Toy is definitely focusing down and trying to burn down, but the Wichita's HE is not that great. But we do have CC firing off on Z-Toy. Let's see if Z-Toy dodges those torpedoes. They're incredibly fast. Unfortunately, CC bet the farm a little bit too much, and now Z-Toy will be targeting them and seeing if that works. Right over here, this is consistent PLA strategy. Let's see if PLA can bring it back. They went for tried and true, smoke up their battleships. We got good right here, screening for them as well. 2-2 on the caps, while Chev is pulling back. Obviously, you do not want to, even if they are battleship guns, you do not want to go up against them too much. Gascon didn't actually go for roaming, so interesting. While both the Romas have taken considerable amount of damage. So what needs to happen right now is Z-Toy, Black Queen, and HQ, in my opinion, need to wrap this up or give it up. One or both. What they need to do is need to get all their guns, especially the Octava, over to targeting that turtle over here and getting fire set, because once a fire is set, even if someone smokes up, you can still see them, and that's key and critical to defeating a turtle, keeping those ships on fire and then keeping yourself behind cover. Now the Wichita can try to help, but once again, the Wichita's HE fire chance not that good. But 2-2, we're not seeing many pushes on the caps. We are definitely seeing just an east-west showdown right here. And hopefully it does look like Black Queen and the Aqua actually is switching targets, because they just need to give up on that Alba and such. They can handle them coming to B, but don't just drop A. Just drop A and get helping, because this is a lot of effect, and your Romas are literally most likely going to be running for their lives pretty soon from this amount right here. Great area of denial torpedoes from Chev up here on this, absolutely just trying to keep people moving, keep people going. We do have I'm a Newbie backing up as quickly as possible, trying to stay alive, but you know, of course, at this level of play, you will see people just remove them from game. So we'll see if a shot can go in and see if someone's close enough in order to do enough damage to get to I am a Newbie before that can do that. While you have ADM and Melk just continuing to push forward with good as a screen, which is doing a great job on that, with more torpedoes coming out from Chev. Shiru, I have a feeling probably going to pocket themselves right against this wall right here, let them heal up, let themselves heal up instead of running away, trying to stay alive that way. But we are seeing Val's capability of just keeping their ships in play and keeping them alive. That might be able to help defeat the turtle strat that PLA is just known for and is doing. And as we can tell right here, even though, we say, hey, just disengage and give away, the Alba and CC are pushing right there. What they should have been doing is actually going back, going right behind, keeping these two ships from getting close to that turtle, keep them basically sandwiched, so that then the turtle can just go, hey, let's just eliminate both the cruisers. So I think that was a missed opportunity that PLA could have done, but we do also have HQ absolutely just holding right there, and they're an excellent player. So we definitely never want to go up against one of those excellent players in that. I'm a Newbie definitely was able to back up, just trying to heal up right there, but now ADM taking the brunt force of two Romas and a Gascon, and now, of course, those two cruisers that are now just sitting in smoke over there, enjoying themselves, just shooting their guns, having a fun time. So Val still up on the points from that. Man, they just got it. PLA needs to get rid of guns. They need to get rid of either of those cruisers so they can get back to focusing that, but unfortunately ADM is going down right there. CC took a large hit, unfortunately, there as well. Good is not screening as well as they probably should be, so Melk is by themselves right here, and Chev will be taking advantage of that with a flood on that, and probably some fires coming up pretty soon, pretty fast. Good is making a move on their battleships, but unfortunately you're talking about some pretty tanky battleships, and the Olin doesn't have powerful torpedoes. Octava getting taken down by Jin in the Cheshire. That was a great position and great move from that, but unfortunately now Jin is facing all the battleships, because the main turtle that they had with all those battleships are not there anymore to give the focus that the battleships need to fire at. So let's see if Jin can get out of here in time. Right now with 3 caps, 14 seconds, everyone just needs to stay alive and PLA can win this. But it's getting close. This is. I think they're good. I think PLA won it. That's it. Big Bay.
All right, that was close.
That was
That
close.
was close. All right, them getting down. What was it? It was the I'll just look at it right here. The Ochakov.
Yep.
That was the nail in the coffin because they had just got the cap. They were still like about 15 points away. They sealed the deal in the Ochakov, and then Jin was able to just sneak away. Not really. There were shots in the air that probably would have killed him, but time was on their side. Luckily, I do want to point out Triple GG did an awesome job. He got focused really, really hard.
Oh
Was able
yeah.
to back off, heal up, and then come back in. And then they just straight hammered that Kansas. Kansas, I think, did he die? Did the Kansas? Yeah, no. Wait, where was he? No, Kansas ended up living too. So good job on them for
Yep.
staying alive and keeping the points, in their team's favor.
Oh yeah. It
But
was a
all
close
around,
game.
it was close,
Yep.
down to
That
the
was
wire.
very down to the wire. Jin could have been the absolute nail in the coffin to win for Val, and that would have been it. So that was close. That was a gutsy play, and they were able to get out of there in time. Man, some good games though.
Oh,
3-2.
yeah. Also, so far wants me to tell you it's Ochakov.
Ochakov. Gotcha. I'm still gonna slaughter it, just like Galba. Sorry, it's how it works out for a streamer. You can't always remember it, but hopefully everyone enjoyed it. PLA United winning it, absolutely crushing against both Tilt and Val from L4, which are not easy opponents to go up against. They made some critical mistakes, but yet still won sometimes. So luck was on their side tonight. Oh, anything else you
And
want to add in, Pig Bay, before we sign off?
yeah, thanks to all the contenders, man. Making it a great weekend as usual with Brutal of the Waves.
Oh yeah.
Congrats to PLA.
Oh, congrats to PLA. Congrats to Val and Tilt showing just the strength.
Yeah.
They won a bunch and then also even just came back from death, just losing games and doing it. So they fought hard. It was a very hard fought victory from them, and of course to all the contestants and contenders in this. It was an absolute blast and so much fun. Finally, give some love to Pig Bay over here. Link, of course, to his
Hey.
channel is down below. Awesome creator over there. And then, of course, if you like what you're seeing here, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe on any platform. Links, of course, in the link tree down below. Discord is there. It's an absolute blast over there. If you want to join up on our fleet on the game, 47 is the fleet name, or underscore 47 underscore. And then, of course, if you really want to help support this channel even more, Patreon is there. Also, thank you, of course, to the current Patreon members. It all helps and helps support this channel. Thank you all for coming in and watching. It's been an insane game time watch. It's just awesome. So that's all I can say, and I'm running out of adjectives. So obviously, I had failed to work at Apple. So you bad Apple employee without the adjectives. So either way, any last words?
Until next time.
Have a good one, everyone. Peace.